We're here with the UVa-Wise head softball coach Karen Bitter. Coach, looking forward to the 2017 season, getting away, weather permitting, on Thursday at LMU. Coach, first of all, 2016, you go 28-30 overall, but had a really strong run in the conference tournament. Heading into this year, you have a lot of returning players. Kind of how much does that help the team when we got there to the conference tournament, was able to knock off some pretty good teams?
The conference tournament last year was a great, like you said, a great run for us. We put it all together. It was a little late to be putting things together. Throughout the season, it was a little bit, we had a lot of freshmen playing, so it was a little bit kind of up and down. This year, we're just returning some of those freshmen who have a year under their belt. We played a really tough non-conference schedule last year, so we're hoping that sort of pays off this year, heading into our non-conference season, and then obviously with conference just behind. So we really feel like we're a little more experienced. We've been through it. I think we left off at a good place as far as where we finished off in the conference tournament. We did have an opportunity to kind of knock off some teams, and even we're right there in it with West Virginia Wesley until the end. So we're looking forward to getting started and just seeing where we're at.
Talking about the league, the Mountain East Conference, last year, two really good teams in there, West Virginia Wesleyan and the University of Charleston. Of course, Charleston advancing all the way to the Elite Eight, I believe, the World Series. If you could just kind of talk about how the upper echelon of the conference is around the nation.
Yeah, we play some really tough competition. Concord, Charleston, West Virginia Wesleyan, all of those guys, they always compete every single year for postseason play, and we just really hope that we can get into the mix this year and have that opportunity for a regional run.
Definitely. If you could talk about, you got three seniors returning, Alexa Hernandez, Olivia Cleary, and
Emily Kale.
As well, pitching. Those three seniors, really good experience last year, and then also a really kind of experienced pitching staff coming into this year. You have Taylor Brandt's 2014 MEC Pitcher of the Year and second team All-Conference last year as well. If you could kind of talk about their leadership heading into this season.
Yeah, as far as Taylor in the circle, you expect her to go out there and just mow them down. That's really your goal and your hope, and just give us the opportunity to stay in it offensively. Last season she didn't have a chance to practice really over the fall, and so she's had an entire spring and then summer and then fall to get back in shape and to pitch a little bit more, and so we're looking forward to seeing what she's going to be able to do for us this year. And as far as our seniors, they're doing a great job. We're thankful to have them. They're pushing their teammates. They are, they're doing their job. So we just need to make sure that we all can just kind of come up behind them and hopefully make this a really good senior year for them.
You got a couple freshmen, as well as Erica Counts returning as well for your pitching staff. How could that, along with Taylor, really be a strength for the Cavs?
We have 5 players who can throw. So hopefully what that will do for us is just give us a little bit of depth in the circle. We can, really, I think, go to really anybody at any point in a game or something like that. It gives us options, and it's always nice to have options. And so, we also feel like that's going to help us, later in the season. Whereas maybe some teams who, might experience something, an injury or something like that. We just feel like we are fortunate to have the depth, and that we can, again, attack it as more of a staff as opposed to, this one person has to run it for the whole entire year in order to stay in ball games. I think that's where it really helps Taylor and things to be able to have these players behind her pushing her and also giving her some much needed rest as well.
Along with pitching, as far as defense goes, you got their entire outfield returning, a lot of the infield as well returning. How much more confidence does that give your pitching staff, knowing that they've got experience to help them out?
Yeah, our outfield has worked really hard this fall in an effort to just improve. We had we had a few errors out there in the outfield last year, and some of that was just them getting to know each other, them working together, reading balls off the bat. some of it just the game sped up for some of them, and some powerful hitters and things. So we've had an opportunity another year to make those improvements, make those adjustments. And we're thankful for that. As far as the infield is concerned, I mean, I feel like we've got a pretty veteran infield short of shortstop. So but we have 2 girls right now competing for shortstop, and so we just hope that our veterans can sort of help them transition, and making sure that they know where they're doing, they know where they're going with the ball. The best thing about those 2, Alexis and Nikki, sort of competing for that spot there at short, is they both have really good instincts. So I feel like they're going to easily be able to make plays for us there. I'm not worried as far as what they're going to be able to contribute to the infield.
Then lastly, and of course I know it's probably a little bit too early to talk about this, last year I know when we talked in the preseason, we talked about goals for the season. Here in 2017, what could be some of the goals for the team throughout, I guess, the regular season?
Sure. I think for everybody, always the goal is to, make it to the conference tournament and obviously try to win it. I think that's on everybody's mind. I can't imagine why it wouldn't be, I suppose. But I think for us this year, we've just been really trying to focus on the process. If you're doing things right, then the results will come. And, we should really feel like if we are process-oriented day in and day out, we come out here, we work hard, we do the process right, then the results will take care of themselves. So we can only hope that means, a good regular season and an opportunity to compete, like I said, regionally and in postseason play. Hopefully, we still want to be playing there. And after the conference tournament, that's I think that's definitely the seniors' goal for sure. I mean, I think they can easily see past the conference tournament and see regionally. So whereas sometimes freshmen are just happy to be here. So we're just kind of trying to get them in that mindset of, again, like, focus on the process, and hopefully we can be able to do big things towards the end of the year.
All right, thank you, Coach, and best of luck this season.
Thank you.